Okay, hi, hey guys, quick video, or as quickly as possible, so keep the rambling down. Um, okay, so if you're doing any exams whatsoever, okay, or, and you want to do practice exams, practice tests, the best I've found so far are by MeasureUp. Now, I am not a affiliate. I would like to be an affiliate for this company because I find them excellent, and they've just added something new, which is why I'm making this video, guys. Okay, so at the moment, guys, spring into certification, 60% off, guys, 60% off. Now, why? What is the main reason I'm making this video? The main reason I'm making this video is because in their practice exams, they have added AI for. So when you do a practice test, you have the option of doing exams. Like the real thing, you can't check to see if your answer's right. You can only see at the end what percentage you got. Okay, so like real world exams and practice tests where you can check your answers. So I'm currently studying to do the Microsoft SC300 Identity and Access Management because that's a fun and challenging exam. But anyway, um, so if you have got a say challenging exam coming up, or you need extra help, I would definitely look into getting practice exams. I bought a year's subscription. Oh, I forget. It's pretty good. I don't know. I should have looked this up. We can look prices. Let's have a look at the prices, guys. Term plans. Uh, sh- Jeez. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's not bad for a year. Let's have a look. There you go. Alright, so I bought the year, guys. And look, I think I paid the 199, and I'm in New Zealand, so that's more. It's like 250 or whatever. So currently, guys, you get a year's plan, $130. That's peanuts, really. Depends how much value you put on yourself and that. $130. Okay. Now, why do I say AI? Now, I was going to show you, but then I thought, copyright, and they're pretty strict with the exams and practice exams, so fair enough. Okay, so what does AI do? Okay. With the SC300 exam, the Identity and Access Management, basically every question I found, because I've done this exam before and failed, okay, and the questions, because I don't work in identity and access management, okay, but I just find it very interesting and intriguing and sort of fun, strangely. Um, Hold on. Just close the door, guys, because we've got some wind coming in there. Okay. Yeah. So with for example, now I don't know if all exams like this. I would say the higher level exams are like AWS, security, blah blah blah, and higher level higher level exams, CISSP, or and the higher level ones. Um, are all scenario based. Or basically, when I say scenario based, uh, it's like the closest I can put it is like being in an interview for like whatever how level the long inter, the exam is. It's like being in an interview for say your exam's 2 hours. I put the higher level exams into the category of being like an interview, 2 hour interview. And they're not asking you questions about what port is, what is TCP, what does TCP mean, what's the difference between Active Directory and Azure Active Directory? Um, just sort of simple questions like that. Um, the more as you get higher in exams, like the SC 300, the exams get more like, okay, this happens. What do you configure? What is the configuration? How do you stop so and so? How do you stop? And this is all in the one question. So if this happens, how did you detect that this happened, and what should be your next step, and how did you come to this conclusion, and who was involved, and what is your remediation, and then what do you do after remediation, and how do you configure all this? Okay, so it's not sort of what does SMB mean, you know? It's not memorization, guys. You can have well, I suppose if you had a photographic memory, you'd probably be able to do it, because you could just go on to somewhere like Microsoft Learn and just read every page like it's a photographic memory, then bring that photo back up when it comes to thing. But no. Now, okay, I've gone completely off in a tangent, but I'm just trying to explain to you why these are good. So I'll finally get around to that. Okay, so AI. After you do every question in the practice test, you can then ask what the answer is, and if you get it wrong, even if you get it right, you can say, there's a button to say something like, explain further using AI. So I thought, oh, okay. When I first looked at this, I thought, oh, yeah. So I pressed on the button, and wow, the AI tells you how to configure it, and basically the series of things that I gave you there, like a PBQ, performance-based question or interview, the AI tells you, the AI runs through it like that. It'll tell you how to configure, how this answer comes about, why it happened, how to configure something so that this doesn't happen again. What's the remediation? Who would you let know about this? Who should you let know about this? What license should this person have so it doesn't happen again? What's least, here's why least privilege was used or should have been used. Why should you use RBAC, rollback access control instead of PIM, and on and on and on. Okay, so AI is like that. It's sort of like a one-stop shop. The AI, and I've found it. Now, don't jump out there and pay $130, then discover that's not the case for your exam, because I obviously haven't been for every exam. So do your research. Do your own. What is it? DYOR. Do your own research, guys. Definitely. Don't just quote me and run out there and sell your grandmother for $130, and hopefully she's worth more than that though, and get one of these exams, okay? Because you might not find it as good as I did. And at the moment, like I say, guys, 60% off, $130. I mean, what's that? A week's buying coffee out. I think that's about it. Yes, so why I made this video was because MeasureUp was good before, but now they've added AI where it's like AI goes really into detail, which is what I wanted, like before it was like it tells you and then it sends you off to Microsoft. Okay, but now you don't, if you're doing a Microsoft exam, before they said, here's the answer, and if you want to see any further explanation, head off to Microsoft. So you'd have to leave and then come back and blah blah blah. But now they've got AI, so you can just, you know, AI tells you it all. So really, I personally can't say enough about the new MeasureUp tests and exams. And if anybody from MeasureUp gets to see this, yes, thank you. I wouldn't mind a commission, but jokes aside, guys, I actually looked down here because usually down the bottom of the page they've got where you can join up as an affiliate. So this is a freebie. This is a freebie MeasureUp, okay? Oh, here we go. Become an affiliate. So I'll do that. No, and I'm honest. I'm telling the truth, guys. I haven't signed up for an affiliate yet, but I will after this video. And sometimes it's not always possible. You know, they're pretty strict sometimes. You got to have 10 million subscribers and all that stuff. But we'll see how it goes. So hopefully this is helpful, guys. Now, why I'm even on my channel, why do I even go on about exams and that? Well, because it's a challenging world, as you may have guessed by now. Some signs out there. um, yes, so, why not do something different? And like I say, I'm 65 years old, guys. And I don't really care about age, and I'm having fun, and I am. I made a video previous to this. Why can you start a cybersecurity or any guys? You can start. Just be still because you're studying something doesn't mean you have to be like studying. Say you're studying to be an accountant or whatever, a plumber. Who knows? Especially any IT, remote jobs, but any job, if you're studying any age, guys, you just get the exam, get an interest in it, and then do hobbies to create income from it. And then you're doing something that you love. If you loved growing tomatoes, well, find out everything about tomatoes and then make ebooks and courses, etc. about growing tomatoes. And you can make a YouTube channel, guys. And you can make a blog. And then you might say, well, it'll take a long time. Well, yes. But at least you're doing something you like and it's fun rather than... and do it. It's okay for me because I'm semi-retired, so I've got heaps of time to do all this. And that's why I'm doing it, because I like it. And I'm not into growing tomatoes. So... just roll with what you got, guys. I would say roll with what you got. But any time is a good time to do any exam, especially now with AI. AI makes everything like a one-stop shop. Oh, you want to do coding? Okay, AI. Oh, you want to know about this? AI. What's the price of this? AI. What do you do here? AI. How can I make money from this? AI. How do I make a business from this? AI. Blah blah blah, guys. Okay. There you go. Hopefully I didn't mean to go on, but this is how I'm doing it. There's heaps of people out there, making big serious businesses and that. And if you want to do that, if you're like still in the the sort of whatever 20 to 65 age group and you've got a family to feed, then do this part-time and try and make supplementary income from doing something. So you're in a work that you don't like at the moment, do some exams, and not only will they might better get you a job that you like, but you can do other so do something that's sort of your hobby anyway, is what I mean. Or you've always been interested in most of your life, or you've just got interested in it. It was a funny one for me because AI, I'm interested in AI and cybersecurity and identity and access management. Because they weren't around before. If they were around before, I would have been into it then, but they've only been around a few years, so uh, there you go. Enough said, enough said. I will leave a link for this, and see you in the next one.